everybody and bon dia. I'm Eugene Kaspersky and I'm going to speak about the cyber threats landscape, what's going on in the cyberspace, and what's the most important trends in cybersecurity. So that's the main topic of my presentation. Well, actually, we are entering the cyber age, and unfortunately, there are three problems, three barriers which stop us from entering this perfect time, perfect cyber time. First of all, it's a mass cybercrime, the global cybercrime. Then the very professional targeted attacks, so-called APTs, and attacks on infrastructure, on Internet of Things, and different kinds of the physical systems. So first of all, speaking about global cybercrime, unfortunately, it's a very big problem. The numbers are very scary. Every day we collect more than 360,000 new unique malicious files. Every day we collect from our sensors more than 360,000 unique malicious applications which we never saw before. It means that there could be maybe 10,000 or 100,000 bad guys, hackers developing all this stuff. So that's it's a global. So they speak many different languages. They speak Chinese mostly, Russian, Spanish, Portuguese, broken English, native English, and many other languages. So this is a global problem. But technically speaking, we can handle that. We have technologies to collect the suspicious data, to process it, and to see which data is just broken or clean, and which applications they are infected, which are malicious. This is an automatic system, and it processes millions of files a day, and sorts out up to 360 or more unique malicious files a day. So technically speaking, it's not a problem. Well, actually, the problem is that these junior or middle-level cyber criminals, they are getting more experience, they're learning, and they join professional criminal gangs. In these criminal gangs, they're able to develop such hackers attacks, such technologies which can break even very well-protected enterprises, which can get into the banks, the top profile enterprise, to the government networks. And this is a huge problem because they are getting more and more professional, and we see the reports about their very high-profile attacks almost every week. So we have good news that we are able to develop the new generation of technologies to protect enterprise customers, and we can guarantee very high level of protection against very different kinds of the attacks. And one of the most annoying cyber threats, that's, it's a ransomware, the encryption ransom hackers attack. Why it's on the top in the news? It's simply because not every enterprise in the world is our customer. Because recently we had a test, and this test simply demonstrates the problem is simply because the most of cybersecurity products, they are not able to guarantee the reliable protection from the ransomware. Most of these products, they demonstrate it's about 50% of the protection, even less than 50% of protection. So it's not a security, it's a fake security, and it's a shame on the cybersecurity industry. So except just one product, and you know the name of this product. So we can guarantee very high level of protection from any kind of targeted attacks, including ransomware. So we can handle that. But it's not the end of the story. The third part of my news is that unfortunately we see that the bad guys, the cyber criminals, they are slowly shifting into the direction of industrial systems and Internet of Things. So this is the next task for us. It's the next level of cybersecurity to protect industrial systems, to protect factories, power plants, to protect infrastructure. And we are working on that, and we have the solutions which are ready to guarantee very high level of security even for this kind of systems. To protect SCADA, so we have the cybersecurity which is adapted to industrial needs, which is monitoring not just the endpoints and network, but also the PLCs, which understands, which speaks SCADA language, so it's ready to use in industrial segment. So I have two kinds of news: the bad news and the good news. The good news, the bad news is that unfortunately the cybercrime, the cyber hackers attacks, it's a global problem, and there are many thousands of bad guys in this business. That's a bad news. They're getting more professional. They're able to hack even very well protected enterprises. And the good news is that we're able to handle that. We're able to develop high-level technologies which guarantee very high level of protection for our customers of any kind, for individuals, for small businesses, for enterprises, and for industrial customers. So thank you very much. Obrigado, and welcome to Security Conference Brazil 2022. Thank you. Obrigado. Eugene Kaspersky.